Welcome back everyone to another Roblox video where today I'm going to be showing you how to open the secret portal in Roblox Vehicle Simulator and how to get the starry camo skin for any vehicle. Let's get into it. First off, we're going to have to get the 3 hidden helmets. They all look like this in a different color. So I'm going to show you where to find these. The first one is over here. If you go to spawn and take a left and drive straight down, you will get to, if you drive straight down, you will get over here to this sign. And then if you take a right, you'll get over here to the drag race track. And next to that, there is a tunnel. If you drive into that tunnel, you will see a hidden door over here to the side. And if we walk through this hidden door, we will find a tunnel. Now this tunnel leads into a big area outside of the map. The tunnel is not the only way in there. You can also fly in if you have a plane. But once you're in this area, you're going to want to go over to this waterfall and just swim to the back of it, and you'll see another hidden tunnel. And you're just going to want to go through that tunnel and keep going. And you will get to the second hidden area, which is right outside of this. Then, once you're in this area, you're just going to want to run down here, then jump down. Then, you're going to want to run over here to this big tree. And there at the big tree, you will see the first helmet. You're going to want to right-click it to claim it, and then you can left-click it, and that means you have found that one, and it will take you back to spawn. The second helmet is hidden in the desert area. So if we head over to the desert area, we can find the second mask. Okay, now once you get to the desert area, you're going to want to pull up to this weird rock over here that has grass around it, and you will see this little opening next to it, and if you drop down through that opening, you will see the second mask down here, and I flopped, but you can see second mask down here. You can right click it and left click it, and then you will claim it. If you want to check and make sure you actually have it, if you press G and go and click the star icon, you will see all of your mystery items that are for the quests. You can see I have the yellow one now, and I also have the blue one. Okay, the third and final mask, if you leave spawn and take a right and go straight down, then take a left and continue going straight. Then, when you get to this racetrack, you're going to want to take another left and head straight for this mountain. Then you might have to walk the rest of the way up the mountain, but some cars can make it all the way up. It just depends on what car you have. But once you get to the top, you should be able to see, if you walk over near the side of the mountain, you will see this weird white colored rock that's different from the rest of the rocks. And so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to just jump down carefully so that you don't fall. Here on this ledge on the side of the mountain, you will see the third entrance into the third helmet. You can drop down in here. You can take a look at the crashed UFO on the side. itself is at the top of this temple. You can see it right here. So you can right click it, and if you want, there is a bonus Easter egg item in this area, which if you come over here, you can see there is a map. You can also right click this to claim it. And you can see you claim the alien map. And you can also see that you now have the green head, so you can just go over here, left click the head. It will kill you and bring you back to spawn. Okay, now we are going to want to grab the fourth and final item we need, the sword. Now, to get the sword, you are going to want to drive back into the general area of the desert. And when you get to the desert, you are actually going to want to look along the beach for this rock that's touching the water. And on this rock touching the water, if you look closely, you can see a stone pressure plate right here. You're going to want to stand on that stone pressure plate, and then if you come over to the water and look down in front of the rock, you will see this square trap door that is open. It only opens when you touch the pressure plate, but you're going to want to drop into there. And now you can see, if we come over here, you can see the sword right here. Again, right click it, and this one does not kill you when you left click it, so just go and reset your character. Okay, now that you have found all 4 items that we need to press the 5 hidden buttons that will open up the room to where we're going to activate the portal. So what you're going to want to do is spawn in your car and go to the 5 following locations. The first button location is above the Bloxy Wood sign on this cell tower. You can see it right there. It's a red button. You're just going to want to press it, and it will turn black. That's how you know it's worked. And now you can leave and go back to your car and head to the second location. The second button is next to the big crane over on the side of this building. You can see this purple button right here. When you click it, it will turn black like the last one, and that's how you know it's worked. Now on to the third button's location. The third button location is at the end of this dock, right behind spawn. You can see me right here. And you're going to want to go to the dock, go down to the bottom level, and behind these beams, you will see the third blue button. The fourth button is on the top of the same mountain where we found the green helmet. We can find the green button hidden behind a rock. And the fifth and final button is behind the airport near the sunken ship in this red crate that is open. You can see in the back there is the yellow button. Now when you press this, you should hear a weird sound. And that sound means you have opened the portal room. Now all you have to do is get back in your car and drive to the portal room. Feel free to follow my directions to the portal room. You are going to want to go out through the airport, down towards the racetrack. Don't do that part. Now, over by the racetrack, the hayfield, and the Rocket League area, you can see on a mountain there is this big opening. Now normally this is not open unless you have all 4 of the items and have pressed all 5 buttons. So if you're here and this is not open, make sure that you have not done anything wrong. If you have to redo some sections of this video, but if you drop down, you can see we are in a giant volcano. Now, you can see there's already a purple and a red helmet down here. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your sword and just kind of walk around in the middle here, and it will take your sword. Then you're going to want to put on the 3 heads that you have. The yellow head goes over to the right, blue head goes over to the left, and finally the green head goes in the middle. And as you can see behind them, you can see the purple portal has opened. All you have to do is walk into it, and here you are taken to some second dimension or planet. There's very low gravity here, so you can jump around and explore. It is slightly difficult to drive because of the low gravity down here, but it is still possible. And you should have gotten an achievement if this is your first time doing this. It is not my first time, this is my second time. So you should have gotten an achievement, but you can see, you can drive around, and yeah, you are not allowed to take off planes in this area. It will not let you. But that is the Easter egg. Now the portal is open until you leave the game. So if I were to reset my character and leave this dimension, if I wanted to come back later, I can go through the portal, but the portal will close as soon as I leave the game. And now, by doing that, you should be able to apply your new vehicle skin by going to the vehicle you want and going into an auto shop, going to primary material, and looking for starry camo. And once you apply that, you can see it's applied to your vehicle. You can also go to your color, and depending on what color you select, the skin will look a little different. You can make it a little blue by picking a bluer. You can make it purple. You can just mess with the color, make it look however you want. And when you're done, just press the X, and it will apply those materials to your vehicle. Okay everyone, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button. If you thought this Easter egg was cool, make sure to share this video with your friends so that they can figure out the Easter egg and they can go to the second dimension and get this cool skin. If you really liked the video, make sure to subscribe. Bye!